VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing, you can see the Fed did raise interest rates. As we expected, they only did 3/4 of a basis point. Recent indicators of spending and production have softened. Nonetheless, job gains have been robust in recent months, and unemployment rates have remained low. Inflation remains elevated, reflecting supply and demand imbalances related to the pandemic, higher food and energy prices, and broader price pressure. Right, Russia's war against Ukraine is causing tremendous human and economic hardship, blah, blah, blah. The committee seeks to achieve maximum employment and inflation at the rate of 2% over the longer run. In support of these goals, the committee decided to raise the target rate for the federal funds rate to 2.25% to 2.5% and anticipate that ongoing increases in the target range will be appropriate. In addition, the committee will continue reducing its holdings of Treasury securities and agency debt and agency mortgage-backed securities as described in the plans for reducing the size of the Federal Reserve's balance sheet that were issued in May. The committee is strongly committed to returning inflation to its 2% objective, right? So that's what went on there today. And you can see in response to that, just like the last 3 rate hikes, you're getting a relief rally right now. You can see the dollar's tanking, gold's going up, silver's going up. The stock markets and the equity markets, as we thought could happen, are trading up 200-300 points, 2-3%. And the cryptos, the cryptos had a big rally. Look at that. The cryptos really like that. You see that? And this is something that we thought could happen because the last few times that they've raised rates, remember, they pump initially, the Fed starts talking, and then the next day or two it starts to come back down. And you can see we broke out of this rising channel, falling channel, and now we're going to try to come up to our technical target. But if we do something like this and we form like a double top, you're going to trade back down again, right? And we got to remember, this is what's happened a few times when the Feds raise rates. It sells off leading into it. It starts to pump after the Fed does what it says it's going to do. The Fed talks, it pumps a little more in the equity markets and in the cryptos, and then it comes down. But in the short term, what I would watch out for is as it comes back and back test now, this uptrending to 22,669 right here. When it gets up into that, there's a break back by it, and they're going to breach this old high right here. Because if it just trades up like this, then you start trading back down. That's got a classic a double top looking there, right? But that's what we're watching out for. Your lower support now is uptrending at 20,611. Your major upper resistance is 22,669. But then to remain bullish, you'd have to breach this old high right there, right? And then if we look at the XRP, they're all having similar pumps. You can see the XRP, if it gets above these moving averages right here, its first line, like we talked about this morning, its major upper resistance is 37 cents. And that's something on the last 2 times you failed to break. And if you want to get bullish, you got to get on top of that, hold it as support, and continue to rise. If not, you're going to top out and get rejected up here and then start to trade back down. And that's what we're watching out for there. If we look at Shiba Coin, it's up 4%. They're all up the same. And you can see Shiba Coin's major upper resistance is, I can't believe I don't have a price target up here, is up here at Heat Advisory in Dallas, Texas. Be on the lookout, or wherever that was. Heat Advisory, I don't know the exact city because it went too much. But there is a heat advisory in a lot of places. Watch out for that hot weather. Don't let it trip you when you're walking down the streets. It's a very sneaky bastard, right? Be on the lookout for that heat. But you can see Shiba coin is blue lines, your major upper resistance at point, bunch of zeros, 1358. And then if you don't hold these moving averages in the 3 hour time frame that you just sneaked above right now, if you get rejected and trade below these moving averages, you're likely to trade down on into this area right here. So that's what we're watching out for. The bearish area is down there at point, a bunch of zeros, 700. And the bullish area is point, a bunch of zeros, and 1357 as your major resistance, right? And then if we look at a little Ethereum love on our way out of here in this afternoon update, we'll get more into the Fed, what they did on fiscal and monetary policy Friday. You can see Ethereum did bounce off that 200-day moving average in the 3 hour time frame, and now we're looking to come back up and retest this overhead resistance at $1,679, right? And this is where you need to break if you want to get bullish. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. Peace and love.